everybody knows you can apply formatting like bold, italics, borders, and colors to cells on an Excel spreadsheet. But did you know that you can set up rules so that those formatting options are automatically applied when certain conditions are met? That's called conditional formatting. So to look at a few examples of how that works, here we've got a list of customers with their balances and credit limits, and we're going to highlight any balance that exceeds $10,000. So you could select just those cells, or you could select the entire column. Then you go to conditional formatting, highlight cell rules. In this case, we want greater than, and we'll choose $10,000. And then to the right of that, you can choose from a list of predefined formatting options, or you can go to custom format and choose exactly the format that you want. We're just going to go with the first option on the list there. We'll click OK, and you can see that everything over $10,000 was highlighted now, but we also got our column heading in there. So we can select that cell, go back to conditional formatting, create rules, and we'll choose clear rules from selected cells. Now the whole column except for the heading has that conditional formatting. So that was a really simple example because we just compared every cell to one number. If you wanted to compare each cell to another cell, it's just a little bit more complicated, but still not bad. So let's say we want to highlight the credit limit anytime the credit limit is lower than their actual balance, so meaning they've exceeded their credit limit. So I'll highlight column C, we'll go back to conditional formatting, highlight rules. This time we're going to choose less than. And since I've highlighted the entire column, I would enter equals B1. So anytime C1 is less than B1. Or if I highlighted just the selected cells, then I would enter B2. Now you can type it in, or you can click on the cell, but you notice if I do that, Excel puts in the dollar signs, which means that's an absolute value, not a relative. And so you would need to take out those dollar signs, otherwise every cell would be compared to B2 instead of to its adjacent cell. So you can manually delete those, or you can cycle through F4, hitting it repeatedly to get rid of the dollar signs. And then again, you're going to choose your formatting and click OK. So one other option, let's say that we wanted, instead of highlighting the credit limit column, we wanted to highlight the customer's name when they exceeded the credit limit. In this case, the cell that we're formatting isn't one of the cells we're evaluating. So the built-in comparisons aren't going to work for us. So in this case, we're going to go down to more rules, and we're going to choose use a formula to determine which cells to format. And then our formula, because we want this to be when the balance exceeds the credit limit, we'll say equals B2 is greater than C2. And here we have to choose our own custom format. So we'll come in here, we'll choose a fill color, and we'll go over the fonts tab and make it bold and italic, and we'll choose a color there too. We'll click OK, and showing us an example here of what that will look like, and we'll click OK again. And now you can see that the customer names that exceeded their credit limit have have the conditional formatting applied to them. So that's the basics of how conditional formatting works. Now that you understand the principles, go ahead and check it out. There's a lot that you can do because you can compare based on numbers, you can compare based on text or dates, or you can highlight duplicate values. You can have it highlight the top or bottom cells for you, top percents, top number of items. You can even have it put data bars, which is like having a little bar chart built right into your data cells. So check it out, take some time to explore it. You'll probably find things that you didn't even know you wanted to do.